Hello, everybody. Welcome back to episode 6, I believe, of Chemically Bonded. Cue the increase in music. There we go. Beautiful. A lot happened last episode, actually. We we saw Kyoko changing when she screamed, when she after the whole breaking of the chemical glass incident. We rushed in there. We saw her in the bra and panties, which was pretty darn epic. Then, afterwards, we ran into Naomi after school, or I guess she was waiting for us, and she ran into us, intentionally.
Clearly you've gotten yourself involved into this now. You want to know the truth, right?
That's a great place to start the episode, a little recap. Recap-a-roo. We're all down. I hope this is a Naomi focused episode because I really do think she is best girl. Alright, here we go. Boom. By that, you're saying you're willing to tell me.
Of course I am, dumbass! Otherwise, you'd just think I'm bullying Kyoko or something.
I just love how she calls us baka. What with all the insults, she doesn't make her case any more believable. So, what is it?
It's hard to explain. If you want to know, meet me here tomorrow after I've had some time to think.
That sounds like a date to me.
But you'd have to skip the science club for that, wouldn't you?
Standing there with a smug grin plastered across her face, I can't help but dislike her just a little more than I already do. Disregarding the insults and rudeness, she does seem to be acting somewhat sincerely. Given that if I object, she probably won't tell me again, maybe hearing her out wouldn't be a waste of my time. On the other hand, abandoning Kyoko slyly like that doesn't make my situation any better, and upsetting her would just make me feel bad. Well, that's easy. We're going to agree. Is come on. Looking on at me, awaiting my response, Naomi's eyes make contact with mine. Their stern look tells me that she doesn't exactly plan to give me a chance like this again. There must be something she wants to say. Leaving Kyoko alone is just a fact that I'll have to put up with if I want an answer to the thoughts I have within me. I am sure she'll understand if I come up with a reasonable excuse. Passing the opportunity to see the story from Naomi's perspective isn't something that I'd like to do, given that she's willing to talk. Finding out what her issue with Kyoko... Finding out what her issues with Kyoko are is my priority, even if I don't particularly like her attitude. Fine. If it's not what I think, you must have had a reason to stop me like this.
I'm glad you understand.
From sternness to serenity, Naomi's expression changes to a more welcome one. It's something which looks trustworthy at least.
Somebody needs to.
See, not only is Naomi, more attractive and everything, but, I feel like I want to protect her more. Just look at her. She looks all sad. Come on.
Anyway, I'll be waiting here again tomorrow. I'll be skipping training, too. So don't feel too bad.
See, that's the thing. The tomboy, the training, if my girl ain't athletic, she ain't my girl. You know what I'm saying? This, she will skip training for us. I wouldn't do that for her. And, that's saying a lot. This is a game, my doki doki, my heart's just beating out of its gosh darn chest. Since she's the team captain, I don't think anyone can berate her for skipping.
I don't want you to back out on this.
The qualms of leaving Kyoko behind still linger in my mind, but I guess I've made my choice. The issue of Naomi's involvement with her has been bugging me the last few days. To have her openly decide to tell me even after Strangling me in the corridor means that it's been bugging her too. The thoughts of her bullying Kyoko seem to be less founded when reflecting on her actions. If it were the case, she wouldn't give me a second thought. Perhaps she can explain herself after all, but it could just be that I'm in over my head. I should have realized it long ago.
Anyway, I'll be going now.
God, she's cute. I'm tired of seeing you, is what I expected her to say, but alas, Naomi departs with nothing but a small yet significant wave. The evening sky glows above as the sun begins to fall, a canopy above as the mild spring air blows against my face. And my cock. Whether my decision was right, I'll have to find out tomorrow, but the guilt is still there.
Hey, what are you still doing here?
A faint yet cheerful voice makes itself distinct behind me as I remain still in the schoolyard. I must have been standing for a while. Turning to face her, Kyoko's usual chirpy expression shines in the evening sunlight as wind rustles her silky, flowing hair. I just felt a bit queasy and wanted a short rest.
Are you okay? It's been about 15 minutes.
I should be fine. Ending my sentence with a smile, she too curls her lips into one of reassurance.
Don't overdo yourself. You have to make it in tomorrow, right?
Yikes. Well, we're not going to the club tomorrow. That's right. Oh, look how happy she is. Whew. She's gonna be disappointed tomorrow. Her words make me reflect on my choices, which still fill me with doubt. Standing here with a bright smile across her face, Kyoko is oblivious to my involvement in the situation around her. Sooner or later, the truths of the matter will be made manifest as our friendship continues. It's hard not to believe that Kyoko too must be feeling it inside her. Her relation to Naomi is too apparent to ignore. My role in it, though, is unclear, but I can't help but feel as if I'm now a part of it.
It's getting pretty late.
She's not wrong, but acknowledging the time is just an easier thing than directly suggesting we should go. For a quarter of an hour, I've just been standing here facing the issues surrounding the two of us.
What are you doing just standing there? Come on!
Kyoko's already trotted along ahead during my inner monologuing. I can't leave a happy smile like that waiting. I was doing pretty good on the reading there. I don't think I stuttered for a whole 75 seconds, and that's kind of epic. Almost epic enough to drop a like on this video. I'm coming. Jeez. Trailing along behind her, we reach the main gates together and thus facing the time for our departures. The day itself has been enjoyable in more ways than one. I'll see you tomorrow, Kyoko.
Goodbye. Have a great evening.
I'm not planning on doing much, but her warmth doesn't fall on deaf ears. With a mutual set of smiles and parting waves, we head home beneath the evening sunlight in opposite directions. Another day finished. I'll have to think about it all later. Transition time. I will take a sip of Wawa. Yeah. Naomi was quoted as saying, "I don't have an issue with her." Looks like we're back in our room. Swinging the door open to enter my room, a mild breeze wafts from the window, rustling around the loose papers strewn across my desk. Without a care, I sling my bag onto the bed beside me, opting to take a seat at my desk once again. After quite an eventful day, it's safe to say a rest like this is well deserved. but it's not as if I don't have any work to do. What with Naomi's demands and Kyoko's, well...
What are you?
I was not expecting that flashback. I'm pleasantly surprised. Sorry. If I don't make that the thumbnail, something went terribly wrong, by the way. So if you watched the video prior to this and that wasn't the thumbnail, I don't know what happened, because that is prime clickbait. It's not clickbait because it actually happens, but it's prime thumbnail material. All right. From the outside, Kyoko didn't seem like she had much shape to her, but after seeing her like that... Besides that, the science club itself was rather enjoyable. It's certainly a change from what I was used to. I don't know if it was enjoyable because the experiment failed and Kyoko broke the glass and there was a cloud of some sort of chemical vapor. I mean, I don't know that. I don't know if that was rather enjoyable. Well, whatever. Finding something to take interest in has distracted me from my own uncertainties. Still, with Naomi on my case, maybe there's a lot more to being involved with Kyoko than I thought. I did decide to go with her, but it's a shame that in order to quell my desire to find out what's going on between them, I have to leave Kyoko behind on her own. The decision itself still sits uneasy in my mind. I still can't decide if it was the right thing to do. Even if it's as simple as excusing myself for the day, the feeling of leaving to go with Naomi leaves an odd feeling in my gut. I choose to go with someone she doesn't want me to know about. Maybe it's not too late to change my mind. Gathering the scattered papers from around my desk, I feel that the time has come to at least try to get work done, even if I dislike it. The sounds of daily life outside acting as a melodical backdrop to my own existence. It really isn't that special. Placing pen upon paper, the chimes of ringing reaches out from my phone, causing me slight alarm. I don't normally expect people to actually call me in an era of messaging and social media. Well, bringing the phone closer, it's no surprise who the calling culprit is. Honestly, it was fairly predictable. Oh, we're at 68%. Missed opportunity. It's tempting to answer it, but honestly, she chose the worst time to call. I'm fairly busy right now. Can we decline? That'd be mean, but kind of funny. This work actually doesn't need to be done. It's not like I don't want to... This work actually needs to be done. It's not like I don't want to speak to her, but I'm sure with her intellect, she'd opt to do some work too. At least I think so. It's hard to gauge how much work she actually does, considering she seems to know almost everything. Oh wow, so I can actually Can we decline and then send her a message to play 8-ball? That'd be a meme of the century right there. I mean, what harm could answering do? You know? Unless she's just gonna be like, oh, can't wait to see you at the club tomorrow, and then we disappoint her even more. I commonly flip a coin, but last time I flipped a coin on an episode, it just went all topsy-turvy. I'm just going to accept. Yeah. Okay.
Hello.
Hey. My response, rather apathetic, contrasts her own usual bright attitude. I wonder what she wants.
Did you enjoy the club today?
Her voice through the phone is slightly softer than the voice in real life, so I turned it up. Kyoko's question, a rather simple one to answer normally, feels a bit wrong to answer today. Given the situation she'd found herself in earlier, being overly enthusiastic about it might give her the wrong idea. Oh wait, she's like, did you enjoy the club today? Yeah, like my favorite part is when I saw you in your bra and panties. I mean, like that was the best part. Like we ain't lying. On the other hand, saying I didn't enjoy it would both upset her and be a lie too. I don't know how to answer.
It was good, right?
Yeah. Following her prompts, on the other hand, surely won't get me into trouble.
You're a pervert.
Well, let's I've never heard this word before. Pervert. You, okay? There you go. That is just. We still have what, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We still have 8 more things to add to our encyclopedia. That's kind of epic. Okay, we are a pervert. That's the funniest line in the game so far. I ain't gonna lie. Ack. I wasn't talking about that.
It's a joke.
It's rather odd that she's now finding humor out of the situation, given her reaction earlier. Thankfully, she's not one to hold a grudge, even if I went in thinking she'd hurt herself.
But really, you're not a pervert, are you?
No, I'm not. Maybe she still is a little worked up about it after all, but then again, what girl wouldn't be?
Good. I'm glad you're enjoying the club. I'm enjoying it too.
She sounds happy, almost embarrassed even, but I can't really tell what sort of expression she's making. However, it's granted that she feels this way. What's with spending that much time looking for members alone? I guess she's finally had the chance to live her dream of the club. Even though technically we'd still need another 3 members. I think that's where the supporting cast might come in, is my guess. Hearing Kyoko's passion towards the club causes guilt to ring through me. Choosing Naomi over her wasn't an easy choice. Lie. But I'm doing it to find out the truth behind it all. Not knowing Naomi's side of the story would just leave me questioning it all. She did say, it's not what I think. If there's something greater behind everything, it would be better to actually address it.
Having another member, it's nice, even if you're not interested in science. So, thank you.
Graciously thanking me, Kyoko trails off into silence, a brief moment to reflect on her words. I think it's nice too. I wouldn't be doubting my choice if I didn't. It's not as if I'm not interested. I'm just not that clever.
Neither am I. But science is everything to me.
Why the fuck she gotta whisper now? Like, I turned her up. This is... Configure your ass. You're not going 100. You're going like 99. You're not there yet. I don't think I can come up with a bigger understatement. Still, I am pretty interested.
What's the atomic mass of palladium then?
Questioning me, it seems that Kyoko has forgot that I just told her I'm not at all clever. I don't see how quizzing me proves whether or not I'm interested. I don't know, 40?
You had 2 digits right. But I'll forgive you this time.
Now she's too loud. What was it then?
106.4.
I wouldn't call that getting them right.
It's okay though. I'll just have to make you like science.
Cheerfully ending her sentence with a laugh, I can't help but feel a little bit fearful at that. I just want to be good friends with science. For her to say it though, her claim of happiness from having a fellow member certainly stands true. It's something we can both share. Having something to do after school, being able to attend the club, it's nice. maybe I can share her ambition.
Anyway, I have to go. Dinner's ready.
I was in the middle of doing work anyway, so it's alright, Kyoko. I'm not sure whether that sounded rude or not, but it is the truth. Close enough to it anyway. I was planning on working.
You're not doing work? But this is important.
The only reason I'm not doing it is because you called me. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow, Kyoko. Little stutter action there. I wouldn't know whether I can hold true to these words. True to those words. At some point, I'm going to have to tell her I won't be attending the club. Couldn't we just like fake sick or something? Like when, I mean that's lying, which is, wrong, but still. That is if I'm that intent on going with Naomi.
Goodbye.
Now silence, the phone rests against my ear as I take a minute to reflect on our conversation. The evening sun seeps through my window, warming my cheeks ever so slightly. It's clear that the science club is close to Kyoko's heart. One small room and 2 people, even if I didn't intend to join. After all, I only told her I'd try it out, but now I think we both feel that anything different would feel out of place. Resting my phone back against my desk, I lean back in my chair, as indifferent to doing work as I was before Kyoko's call. Going with Naomi still makes me feel slightly bad, but it's something I must do to get a better grasp of the situation. I don't want Kyoko to be sad, but Naomi had made it pretty apparent that I should listen to both of them. There must be something more behind it all. If she's willing to tell me, I can't exactly turn her down. The thought of Kyoko still lingers behind. I've only just joined the club. It'll be easy to come up with an excuse, but feeling good about it will be a lot harder to come to terms with. A small issue like this shouldn't even matter, but somehow it does. She might be fine with it. I hope. Well, if that isn't a stopping point, I don't know what is. I was gonna say something. What the fuck was it? What is this? What is this? That was an epic transition, I guess. It's like a GTA loading screen. I was gonna say something, but for the life of me, I can't remember. Oh wait, yeah, it was about the relationship between Kyoko and Naomi. I mean, the game is called Chemically Bonded. I get like the chemically part, like, science and shit. But I'm guessing the bonded part is like there's some bond between the two of them, like that we. I mean, obviously there's a bond between them. We don't know, but like in the cover art, they're making a half heart together with their hands. So I wonder what their relationship is. Are we about to get? Is this gonna be like a Yuri lesbian thing and then we don't get a girl at all? Could that be it? I don't know. Who knows? Place your guess in the comments below. Anyway, that's it for me. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, please, for the love of goodness sake, help me find a girlfriend, and bye-bye.